The Adoption Exchange believes every child deserves a family, and Debra and Steve Asher were certainly listening. They adopted 5 kids. And joining me this morning are Ginger Rivenbark, Director of Development for the Adoption Exchange, and Debra Asher, along with her 2 children, Matthew and Andrew. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for coming on the show this morning.
Thanks for having us.
We're really excited to have you and to talk more about adoption. Now, Ginger, what is the mission of the Adoption Exchange?
Well, the Adoption Exchange believes that every child deserves a family, and therefore we're the connection between children who wait in foster care and families who adopt. So we provide expertise and support before, during, and after the adoption process.
Now, how many children are in the New Mexico foster care system?
At any given time, there's around 2,000 children that are in foster care.
And what is that like?
Well, you know, foster care is a real fluid entity. The children are removed from homes for abuse and neglect. Of course, that's verified. Of course, the main mission is to reunite parents with their biological families.
Right.
When that's not possible, then a plan for adoption is made, and they exhaust family members and current foster families to find those homes for those kids. If that doesn't work, then of course sometimes those children spend many, many years in foster care from family to family, and then an organization like ours comes into play and helps to recruit families for those children in need.
Well, that's certainly a good thing. Now, how many are available for adoption?
Right now, there's between 800 and 900 children who are available for adoption, but only about 300 of those are legally free, meaning their parental rights have been terminated and they can be adopted.
Okay. And how many have been adopted so far this year? Have you had a lot?
You know, we did. We had a very good year, especially with our Wendy's Wonderful Kids program. We have a dedicated recruiter who works for teens and sibling groups and children who are in much older usually, so they're harder to place. And she's been able to place 9 children in permanent homes, and 6 of their adoptions have been finalized. And our organization has been involved in over 60 adoptions this year.
That's great. Now, Debra, obviously you have definitely done some adopting. So tell us why you and your husband decided to adopt and adopt 5 children and become adoptive parents.
I think it was more of a journey than a decision that started many years ago with foster care. I was a foster parent, and after many years and quite a few children later, 2 of our foster children became available for adoption, and of course we said yes. And that started us on our way, and eventually we chose adoption over foster care, you know, because the permanence that adoption brought was what our family really needed. So 3 more children were added after that, and and here we are.
Well, and tell us about your family now.
We are, as you said, we are 5. We have 5 adopted children. These are my youngest 2 here with me. We also have 2 foster daughters that are very much a part of our lives still, so we kind of like to say that we have 7, but technically 5 are adopted. And they've come to us at a variety of ages, from birth through teenage years, and they've come to us with a variety of experiences and cultures that we've tried to integrate into one cohesive unit that we call a family. And so here we are, and we have
Yes, and it's a permanent family.
Yes.
Now, Matthew, Andrew, what is it like to be part of a permanent family?
Well, I would say it would be to be like a family. It would be
how's it feel?
It feels great to be adopted.
I'm sure. It does. Well, you have a beautiful family.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, Ginger, well, tell us about the annual Night the Races Adoption for Foster Care celebration.
Oh, we're really excited about this event. It's really just for fun. It's something that our organization does just to celebrate adoption and foster care. And we bring children from all over the state are invited. Any foster families, any adopted families are invited to come out to the Sandia Motor Speedway. This year it's July 16th. They get to enjoy all the races. It's a lot of fun. We have Mike's Fun Jumps that provides bouncers for the kids. The Pitbull Monster Truck does monster truck rides. We have the Clowns of Enchantment who do face painting and clowns. So it's just a wonderful night of celebration. It's grown over the past 3 years, and we hope that people will come out and support the adoption exchange and adoptive families.
Now, Debra, do you still continue to take part and be involved with the events sponsored by the Adoption Exchange?
We do. We've done several events with them in the past and are looking forward to the night at the races. It's one of our family's favorites. And it's a nice way for adoptive families to come together. It's good for our kids to be with other families with adopted children. And there's just kind of an ease about it for them that makes things really, really nice. And so we're looking forward to some more events in the future. They're really fun.
And we actually have a family photo from last year's event. So look at that. Oh,
That's us.
is that you? And you're standing in front of, is that a car?
That's the steering wheel.
The steering wheel. Oh, how fun. Well, that's a beautiful picture. And again, what a beautiful family.
Thank you.
Ginger, what is the adoption process like? How long does it take to finalize an adoption?
You know, adoption can be a really, really difficult journey for many, many people. The home study portion of adoption can be very invasive. And then there's the waiting and the worry whether you will find a good match, a child that will fit into your family, or that your family will be chosen. And then the legalities. So once a child is placed in your home, it's at least 6 months to sometimes 2 years before that adoption is completely finalized. So that's why an agency like ours, who can provide support and help to the family all along the way, is so important.
Well, let's go ahead and remind viewers of the event coming up. This is the annual night of the races, Saturday, July 16th at Sandia Motor Speedway. General admission is $25, and for tickets, you can go to adoptex.org, or you can call 247-1769. So there's that information right there, and of course if you don't have that information, you can go to our website, and of course the Adoption Exchange information for you there, 2920 Carlisle Boulevard Northeast, Suite G in Albuquerque, and the phone number for that is 247-1769, and again you can go to that website, adoptex.org. Thank you guys again so much for coming on this morning. A beautiful family, and it's so nice to hear adopting 5 kids. That's wonderful. And of course, thank you for the information, and hopefully people can get out on July 16th.